Oh, God. All right. Anyway, let me leave it like that. There you go. Let me set the alarm. Oh my God. No, wait till the cable. I hit the cable and I wanted to show my radio, and then I hit the USB thing, and it disconnected my camera. And then before you know it, I couldn't reconnect the camera. It disconnected my camera, and that's another thing. I want to get rid of this hub. I don't want to use this hub with it because I think I'm going to use this camera with a better cable. Because the problem with this camera is that I disconnect and I cannot reconnect it without restarting the stream, and that's the problem with this camera. But I believe this one I can because there's a software that goes with this one. But I can't do it with this one. So the minute I lost the camera, I lost the stream. So that's what happened. I'm telling you, these things, man, these things. That's why I want to fix this thing up. I want to make it more secure. Because I just try to move the camera over here, and the USB hub, the way it is facing. I have a mess here. I forget, it's a freaking mess. So I inadvertently disconnected the USB from the camera. Once you connect the USB off the camera, it's not plug and play. On a live stream, no, it's not. If I plug it back in, it doesn't matter. It will not come on. That's it. You have to restart the stream, which sucks. Like on TikTok, you can pause the live stream and reconnect the camera. But on YouTube, there's no pause. There's no pause on YouTube when it comes to cameras. But I believe this 4K one, it has software that you can still disconnect the camera and reconnect it without losing the live stream. But I don't know if that's possible. Oh, I know. Oh, yeah, you can do that with OBS. That's another thing too. I'm gonna start using OBS only. Right now I'm using YouTube. YouTube Studio. So yeah, YouTube's. Yeah, I know. Take 3. So YouTube Studio, you can't do that. On YouTube Studio, if you lose the camera, then you might as well restart the live stream because you can't come back from that. See, on OBS, if my camera gets disconnected, I can just reconnect the camera by just hitting. There's a button that you can reconnect it. You can just, I think, reconnect or something. I forgot what it is. So yeah, but the YouTube Studio, you can't do that. So that's another reason why when I do in the future, I'm gonna start using OBS probably all the time after that, because the problem is that see when I disconnected my USB by accident, I lost the live stream. That's it. You can't come back from it. There's no way. There's no refresh or reload camera. There's nothing like that. So that's what happened. So I'm sorry, people. Yeah. So OBS is the only way I could have done that, but I don't. I'm gonna wind up using OBS anyway because eventually I want to multi-stream anyway. So anyway, that guy, what's his name? Main Outdoors. Yeah. You say you have ICOM IC705. I read it before I disconnected the stream. Well, I have here a Yaesu FT9918. That's what I'm using right now for this one. I also have a Zygu G90. That one is upstairs. I'm gonna bring that one. That's why this is gonna be my last stream this way. And then when I set up the new format, I want to have all my transceivers down here. And then I also have the FT818ND, and I want to have that one hooked up. Excuse me. For CW. I want to have that one hooked up for CW because I want to start. I want to learn CW. I want to practice on that one. I want to use that one. And that's the QRP radio. That's only 5 watts. So I want to set this up with that one. And that'll be perfect for that. And I'll use that one for that. And then the Zygo is going to be mostly for FT8. And then this one, this 991A, is going to be my single sideband, for single sideband, maybe some FT8 on it also. So what happened to my camera now? Why is it not focusing? I'm telling you, this gremlins. Yeah, I know. Take 3, right? So, yeah. Take 3. First one was because of Chrome browser. Second one was because of this camera. But I had a feeling when I went to the website. Yeah, I know it's gremlins in the house, but I think it's more than that. Right now, nothing is focusing. What's going on? And you saw my slippers, right? I'm on slippers. Jeez, there you go. And plus, I'm gonna have better lighting going this way because I want to have a lamp over here. I'm gonna have everything. I want to have a more professional looking. Right now, it's a mess. Right now, you see all this junk in the background. I don't want this look no more. Yeah, I know, but it's the lighting. The lighting is not that good in here. That's why it has trouble focusing. But I want to use this one, the 4K one, the Brio. I had this for a couple of years. My son really scratched it up here a little bit. But this one once run out. I can't use it here because I don't have Windows 11 on this computer, and I can't run Windows 11 here unless I. No, I don't want it to be 4K stream, but I want to use this one anyway. But it can do 4K because I believe I don't want to do 4K screen because I don't want it's gonna be more bottleneck for me trying to upload 4K all the time. No, I don't want to do that. Right now I'm doing 1080p. This one is the same thing. Yeah. I don't want to bottleneck 4K going up. I don't need that. I don't need that. 1080p is fine. I mean, who wants to see me in 4K anyway? But the only thing good about it is that if I point it to a radio, it'll be sharper. Hopefully, it'll be a little more sharper. Hopefully, the focus on this will be a lot better than this crap. Maybe the focus on this will be a lot better. I won't know until I try it, but I can't test it right now because that computer right here is Windows 10. This only works with Windows 11. Windows 11. So I'm probably going to use the Lenovo that I have upstairs. It's I forgot what generation, i7. Yeah, 16 gigs of RAM. It's an all-in-one computer though. But that one is Windows 11. So I can use that one. And I can hook up this, and I want to try that. Because I'm going to have a standing desk here with this screen, with the ultra wide, and that all-in-one. Those are going to be my 2 screens. And that's it for that. And then my 55-inch is going to have his own computer for FT8 and all that. It'll probably be this one. This one. I may use this one for the FT8 stuff. Because right now I'm doing FT8. Right now, yeah. Yeah, eventually I would like to bring more radios down. I would like to bring all of them down eventually. But I have to make the space for it. So that's why eventually when the weather gets warmer in the summertime, I want to start fixing the garage a little bit because I may put all these boxes in the garage. Put them in a shelf in the garage and all that. And then I can start putting radios in here. And I have to do a lot of reorganizing. Eventually, I would like this radio. I would see radio. I would like this room to have all my radios. Eventually. and a couple of them in the boiler room, and that's it. That's my goal. But I'm a long way from that because I have to. There's a lot of stuff here that's gonna go. Some of it's gonna go up in this room. Some of it's gonna go to the garage. Like this TV might go to the garage, or this video might go to the garage. I may put this one here. You know, I have too much stuff. I have too much stuff here. But I don't right now. I cannot leave it in the garage right now because the garage needs to be. I need to put a new window in there right now. I have a there's no ventilation in there. I have right now. I have the window boarded up, so I gotta put a new window in there. I gotta paint the garage. Because the problem with the garage, if I put all these boxes in the garage in the summertime with the humidity, it'll start getting mold. So I can't put these in the garage now. Cardboard boxes? Nope, not in the garage. Until I get some kind of ventilation in there, then I can do that. So right now I cannot put these boxes in the garage. Because the garage, it needs ventilation. For example, when I put a window there, I'm gonna have to have the window open, and I have the netting on it, so no bugs go in there. Because right now the window that's in there is old, it's broken. I already took it out. I put a board there, and right now it's boarded up. But I need to put a new window in there. So I can't even put boxes in there because eventually they'll get mold. I used to have my brother's stuff in the garage, and he had a whole bunch of cardboard boxes, and it started getting mold. By the time he moved over here, uh, some of the stuff got mold. I had to throw out some stuff that was his because it was just taking. You understand? This little environment here is very prone to moisture and all that stuff. It's crazy. Because that garage is like this basement. It's the same thing. It's the same type of this basement. If I'm not here opening doors all the time, I have the window open, or have the door coming down here open, ventilate and all that. You will start getting mold. Mold can build up here. I have the humidifiers I run here, especially in the summertime. Of course, in the summertime I had the AC on. That helps. But if I didn't have all that stuff and I wasn't here in this basement can get mold. Yeah. Even with ventilation, if you're not on top of things. So that's the thing that I have to be on top of things here. Otherwise, you get mold all over the place. I had leather jackets in my closet. I had to throw them out because I forgot about them over the summer and all that. And some of them I didn't wear for like 2 years. One day I had mold, leather jacket. I had to throw it out. I threw it out, ruined. You know. So the garage, I can't have anything in there like that. Not right now. I can't. I have to create ventilation in there, even when the garage door is closed. Because I'm thinking about cutting, having have an access door on one side. But right now, the garage you can only go to the front with the two big garage doors. That's it. I need some kind of maybe I have to put air conditioner in there. But the problem is I don't want to run that thing when I'm not in there. I don't want to waste electricity. It's a lot of I'm telling you, it's a whole set of problems. You have all this stuff. Anyway, yeah, so it's not gonna be a 4K stream if I have this. It's just that if I want to shoot certain content, I can shoot it in 4K, record it. But also, I'm hoping that this camera has a better focus than this one. And this one is faster. I mean, it has the cable that comes with this is a good one. It's a USB 3.0. So this one is faster. USB 3.0, the cable's over there. It's a thick cable. It's much better. This is not USB 3.0. This is USB 2.0. This is 3.0. So this is much faster. Yeah. Yes, at some point I will be bringing. My goal is to bring every radio down here eventually. But that's one thing. I have to do one thing at a time, and then I would like to have it to the point where I first started streaming here. I had all my radios in this room. Slowly I bring them because remember the reason why I went up there is because of the water that was coming in here. But now that I'm confident that the water's not going to be a lot in here, hopefully never get to the point where I could lose stuff. I'm confident now that that's not going to happen. Hopefully I'm not proven wrong. I have a catastrophic event and I lose a lot. The problem with the second floor is that I'm not comfortable up there because one I'm not comfortable up there like for to be a shack. Something about the basement that I just like about the basement. Much better, no, much better, less noise down here. Radio noise, radio interference noise. The second floor is just different, and plus my brother's next door, and I can't do things at a certain time because he goes to bed early. Even though he doesn't have to get up early, I don't know why he goes to bed so early, but that's him. Over here I can do whatever I want 24/7. Sometimes I want to live stream at 1 o'clock in the morning. Maybe I'm doing DXing, meeting with DXing. I've done that here. I can't do that upstairs. There's certain things I can't do upstairs. So that's another reason why I want to bring all my stuff back down here. I figure I'm gonna do it this time. I want to do it my way. I want to do it. I want to do it with the big screen and all that. I know some people prefer to have all the radios in the background, and that's nice and dandy, but that doesn't help me. I'd rather have something that I'm using behind me at that moment. Even if it's the big screen with an SDR, at least it's right there, and I can just tune and things like that, and it'll be much better for me. It'll be much better for me. I think it'll be better for the channel. Tasso, last couple of radios I bought along the SHE100, I kept the boxes. Yeah, I try to keep the boxes. I try to keep them because at some point, even if I move, I can put them back in the box, and put them away. Or if I ever want to sell it right now, or if I ever give it away, if I give it away to somebody, I'll give it away with the box, So that's the reason why I keep most of them. Most of them I kept the box. Pretty much. You've seen all those. You see the Qdosin right there, the Qdosin right there. The G Storm radios right there. Even though they slapped that stupid label on the box when they delivered it, which I hate. E100s right there. Hello, TV Radio 1972. I hope you're doing well. Happy Friday, my friend. This is my third attempt at a live stream now because our first one was Chrome that crashed. The second one was me knocking down the camera off the USB thing and the camera got disconnected. So this is my third attempt now. So, so this will be part 3. Yeah. So hope you're doing well. T Radio 1972. Hope you have a great weekend. Different Gear TV. We get a lot of mold in the houses here. Excuse me. It's itching now. Humidity is very high. Yeah, same here. This area in particular, humidity is very high because I have a small little forest behind my house. So I have the ground and all those trees and the foliage and all that. Even right now in the middle of the winter, there's still some humidity from out there. For example, outside the backyard, I have a lot of moss. I have to power wash that. When the weather gets warm, I'm going to power wash that whole thing. It takes a few years, but I start getting moss all around the house outside. I get moss, and that comes from humidity. So this environment here is very humid. I'm right next to, yeah, it's nice that when I go out to my backyard, I have trees, I have a nice view. I don't have to look at neighbors. But it comes with a trade-off. There's mold and things like that. And the risk of a tree falling on my house. But it looks nice. I mean, when I'm out there in the summertime and I see I hear the birds singing and I see the squirrels running, it's beautiful. It's always a trade-off, in the summertime I'm out there, or even in the springtime I'm out there and I can hear the birds singing and all that. I can sit out there relaxing and it's beautiful. But there's a trade-off. With all that environment comes more moisture in this area. The snow melted. I'm starting to get a little bit in the sump pump now. The little pit. I got a little water in there finally. It was dry as a bone for the last few months. Now I'm getting a little water. All the melting snow now is seeping into the ground, and finally I'm getting a little bit there now. So it's always a trade-off. It's like if you live at the beach. It's beautiful for 364 days out of the year, but that one day that you get that bad hurricane or storm, that could be the one that could wreck your beach house. So something like that. So yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah, I do get a lot of. There is humidity, very high humidity in this area. Different gear TV painting is what I do for my job. When we always add anti-mold solution into the paint. Yeah, I had that paint. I forgot the brand. There's a brand I used it before. But over here, I have to create a buffer zone for the garage to the yard. There's an area right behind the garage where it meets the ground. At some point, I'm gonna dig some kind of trench behind the garage wall and put. I was thinking about doing it for like a French drain and put some gravel, but that's a long project I have to do, and things like that. And then the paint. I know what paint you're talking about. I used it before. I forgot the brand off the top. I can't remember the brand off the top of my head. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Not dry lock. That's for just preventing water. I know the mold one you're talking about. Is anti-mold paint. It's something like that. I had used it before. I used it. I think I used it on this wall on this side over here. But the issue about that is that even if you use the paint indoors, you still got to address the problem outside. So in my case, there's a few things I need to do. That's another thing. I may not grow as many plants because I told my wife already this summer I'm not going to be growing. She likes to grow a lot of plants. Me, I don't care about having too many plants. I don't want too many plants in the house or right outside the house and all that. We tried to grow some vegetables before, but I'm at the point now where I don't really want to grow any more vegetables outside. I just want a nice looking backyard. I want to cut the grass and that's it. I don't want to have 1,000 plants out there bringing in mosquitoes and all that crap. Well, up to me, I would eliminate all that. I would just put concrete on the whole backyard. Eliminate the grass portion. And build some kind of shed over there. Like a little shed. And build some kind of area where I can barbecue at. Because right now I have it over here. I want to have it all the way out there. But anyway. Hello, Robert Barner. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing well. I'm keeping an eye on the time here because 2:29 in the afternoon. Around 2:50, I will be leaving to go pick up my son. And this is part three. So, and then in this format, this is the last time I'm gonna stream in this format. Because I will be demoing all this over here, and I'm gonna put the TV. I'm gonna put a 55-inch over here. So the next live stream, it will not be in this format. It's gonna be probably temporarily in the boiler room or upstairs, and then I don't know when indefinitely. It might be. I don't want to give a timeline because I don't know what's gonna happen. But I'm gonna start demoing and taking everything apart over here, the radio and everything. Disconnect all of this stuff. Gonna clear all this whole wall. So this is gonna be the last time I'm gonna stream like this. Well, you've seen all the stuff behind me, and I already talked about that in the first part. All the other stuff that's been going on too. Yeah, pretty much. I'm done with every group. I just ungrouped. I just unsubscribed from every group that I was in on Facebook. Pretty much. Only a couple of, only a handful of groups, and eventually I'm gonna unsubscribe to those. So if you want to see me, you want to chat with me, it's gonna be on this channel. And that's it. I will not be on any other channel live chatting anymore. I'm done with that too. Uh, yeah, I'm done with that. So much peaceful now. I'm done with the haters. Done with the people. You know, I'm done with all that. It's unfortunate, but I'm done with all that. Some people can't separate the two, and you know, I'm not gonna go to channels that I cannot be on a channel that whether I'm a moderator or not, whatever, that doesn't, you know, doesn't like my vote. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to this. I'm sorry you're disappointed in that, but I'm disappointed in that too. That you're making me pick sides. So I decided I'm gonna do a clean slate. I ungrouped a whole bunch of groups. I also unsubscribed to a whole bunch of channels last few days. Been so much quieter now. Don't gotta read their drama anymore. Don't have to go to a live stream and hear the drama. So sorry, but that's the way it's gonna be. So those of you that are gonna watch me, you wanna chat with me, you only gonna it's gonna be only gonna be on this channel, and that's it. And that's it. That's it for now on. That's the way it's gonna be. Come to my channel and chat with me, or you won't see me. You're not gonna see me. You're not gonna see me on another live stream. None. Same thing with groups. I won't be posting any more groups. I won't be in any other group. I have my own group on Reddit. I have a like page on Facebook, and I have a small group on Facebook also. It's a private group. You're welcome to go in there. But I'm done with the groups on Facebook. Everybody else. So I'm just recapping what I said in the first part. For those that are here now and they didn't see that. And also I have a countdown now. My countdown is video number 1000 will probably be my retirement video on this channel. So right now I'm at 920. Well, I just did 3 videos today. Wow. So I'm about, I don't know, 70 videos away from hitting that 1000 plateau in videos uploading. And depending on the status of this channel by then, that may be my last video on this channel. I may retire this channel and move on to other projects. I don't know yet. Yeah, because apparently, I'm not gonna rehash everything here, but I talked about that in the first part of the video, so you can check that out. Watch that. Yeah, I'm not satisfied with the participation of this channel and so on. So I'll let the countdown begin. Let the countdown begin, and then when I hit video number 1,000, that'll probably be hope I'm gonna say the summertime. I'll sing my swan song for this channel and move on to another project. But we shall see. We shall see. Maybe who knows? Who knows? Maybe I may want to continue. I may want to continue after video number 1,000. Because I'm not putting up that screen just for this channel. I'm doing that for a lot of channels. I'm setting up my studio. And also, I may not even be on YouTube. I may decide to go on TikTok. But of course, I won't know about TikTok until 75 days from now. If it gets banned, then I won't be on TikTok. And then I'll say bye-bye to TikTok too. But if TikTok doesn't get banned and it gets bought by somebody, and this channel, when I hit 1,000 videos on this channel, I may go off to TikTok and live stream radio content only on TikTok. So there's a lot of uncertainty. I'll know within 75 days whether I have a future on TikTok. I do have a sponsorship there waiting. But also, the way YouTube has been shadow banning me and all that, it's just there's no future for me in this channel right now, unless something changes within the next. Estimate at the rate I'm going with the videos, I'll probably be sometime before summertime, or probably right around the summertime. I'll post my last video on this channel. We shall see. But that can change. But right now, for me that to change, I need to see a dramatic improvement on a lot of things, especially participation and so on with this channel. Otherwise, I'll do another project, which I have other projects already that are doing, that are doing pretty good actually. They're doing a lot better than what I thought now. And they need my attention. I cannot focus my attention on something that's not going to reward me anything back. So that's the recap for first part of this video, disconnecting and all that. But anyway, that's in a nutshell. That's what you miss, you guys that are coming in now. Anyway, James Farley, I'm still watching. I'm just lurking. Okay, cool. Elmer Time, hello everyone. AD7LN CN85NI. That is your grid. Sherwood, Oregon, overcast 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Snow, ice covering everywhere. Okay. Yeah, right now we're getting snow melting right now outside. There's still some snow, but we're gonna get rain tomorrow. We're supposed to get rain the day after, and then I think a couple of days after that, we're supposed to get rain again, all wintry mix. So we're gonna get some, I guess the groundhog wasn't wrong. Looks like we still got winter here. But I expect that anyway. It's kind of like last year, same thing. So I expect that to be the same way here until probably the end of March. Yeah. Different gear TV, you can buy an additive that you can add to normal emulsion. It helps any issues to be addressed outside too. Okay. Yeah, I also have also over here there's another thing I do have here. Not only moisture, but I also have which I plan to do that also when the weather gets warmer on one of the this wall and the other wall, which I didn't do last year. I do have Thompson's water seal that I can use for the brick wall. That's supposed to help with some of that moisture that comes in here. Thompson's water seal. There is a couple of things I have to do also that has to do with masonry and things like that. It's a lot of stuff I have to do in this. This is a 100-year-old house. It's a brick house. So it's still a strong house, but you got to be on top of these things. So, James Farley, I'm good with that. Okay, thank you. So yeah, so let me shut down my FT8 because I gotta go pick up my son. Let me close that up. WJTX. Yeah, different gear TV. So I will get an acrylic stand. I don't trust these flimsy, especially this radio, the Qdosin. It has the flimsiest stand. This stand, I don't trust this stand at all. I would never use this stand because it looks like it easily is gonna break. So that's why I have acrylic stand that I bought a few years ago. I bought it in 2018. It's a nice. It's $20 though. It's 19.99. I posted on the last live stream. Maybe Tasso can post a link here. I'm not gonna open up another tab and do all that because at this point I'm gonna wrap it up soon. I'm gonna wrap it up in the next few minutes actually. And I don't want to get disconnected again. And this is part 3 is enough already. The acrylic stand, 19.99. I would just get one of those because that's good for other radios. I have radios that don't even have this. Like my older radios, like I have the older Sony radio, shortwave radio. They don't have no stand at all. They don't have no kickstand. I use that. I use the acrylic, for that. My TEF 6686 radio, the silver one, that doesn't have a kickstand. I use the acrylic stand for that. So I would just get an acrylic stand. Yeah. Yeah, I would just get one. When I bought mine, I think I paid $17. But I just posted the Amazon before and it was like $19.99. In 1999, but you know what? You can have this radio there and peace of mind that you're not gonna break this thing. Because I don't trust these stands. I don't trust any of a lot of these stands I don't trust. And I've broken a few. I've broken a couple. Not a few, but a couple. Like for example, I have the Grundig the G6. It's a small radio. Not the G6, the G8. It's a very small radio. G8 Traveler 3 or something. And it has a flimsiest little stand. I broke that one. I broke it by accident. I literally broke it. And there's no replacement for it. I broke it. So it happened, it's going to happen eventually. A video like this one, this is very cheap. This is very cheap. It's very thin. And this one, as soon as I put it on there, you could see this thing bending. It's already stressed. So I would never depend on these things. I don't use them. Even better stands that come with the radio, I never use them. I use the acrylic stand. I just put it on there and that's it. Plus, when I put on the acrylic stand, because I hook up an external to it sometime, when you hook up the external, sometime it'll move around, and I like to keep it. And also, when I use my my AM ferrite bar antenna, I like to put it right on top of it, and the stand actually helps. I put it right on top of the radio, but it's also resting on the stand. Makes it easy. So, yeah, I know you have the cell phone stand. T Radio 1992. Yeah. Elmer Tom, I need to get an acrylic for my portables. Yeah, I would just get one. And when you don't have to rely on these flimsy stands. I'm not a fan of a lot of these. Especially if you ever plan to resell the radio one day. You try to keep it in pristine condition. You're trying to keep it in pristine condition in case you ever want to resell it. So, yeah. All right, take care, Bobby. You got an ISS pass. Yeah. So let me look at the time here. Yeah, I'm about to get ready in about 2 minutes. Yeah, exactly. I've broken a couple of them myself. different gear TV. I remember looking at the plastic stand before I broke it. You can tell that the clips are very stressed. Yeah, you can tell. It's very. I mean, it feels flimsy. It's very flimsy, and the minute I put it on, and when I put it on this table, this thing got stressed right away. So I was like, I no way I could rely on this flimsy thing. There goes my alarm. Let me do a snooze for 5 minutes. There you go. That's just to remind me that to get ready. Yeah. So one more time, say he broke a few. Yeah, a couple of stands. Yeah, same thing. I broke a few. But that's why. Yeah. No, it's okay. I'll post it. I'll post it on I'll put it in the description at the end of the live stream. But is that my first? Yeah, yeah, exactly. You can search clear acrylic radio stand and you'll get it. That exactly. That's what because I mean I put clear acrylic radio. It completed the rest, and it's the one that costs $19.99. But I'll put it in the description. I'll put the link to that one. It is $19. Yeah, it is $19.99. Yeah, because what happened? I put my affiliate. They are R108 stands. Yeah, I'll put it in the description. But if you go back to the first video, which is the one, not the first video, my last video it's gonna be part 2. Before I got cut off, I already have put in the chat. I put it up, but I'll put it in the description when I come back because I gotta go pick them up and come back. Then I'll edit it and I'll put it. So give me a couple of hours or something. I'll put the link. But anyway, like Tasso said, just search clear acrylic radio stand on Amazon. It's the one that costs $19.99. And my bad, let me do it real quick before. If I get disconnected, that's it. I'm gonna disconnect anyway. But if I get disconnected anyway, let me see. I'll put it right now. I'll put it right now. Give me 1 minute. Because I have to search it and then I have to provide you the link. So if I put get link, okay, I got it. I got the link. Here you go. Let me close this. Let me minimize this. Yeah, I know it was. Yeah, it's not now. It's $19.99. There you go. That's the link. That's the link right there. I'm gonna pin it in the. I'm gonna pin it also. So there you go. That's the link. So if you click on it, it's to me. I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna click on it. Hopefully, I don't get kicked off. It took me to the search. Oh, it didn't take me to. It took me to the search. Oh wow. Anyway, I'll show you which one is this one. Right there. Okay. Source1org.org store. Okay, my God, why this thing pops up? $19.99 is the same one. That's the same one that me and Tasso have. No, I'm gonna end it because I've been on for too long already. I was gonna stay on, but I'm getting too many gremlins today. Too many gremlins. Sorry. And plus combined, I've been on since this morning. So yeah. No, I'm gonna end it right now. Tasso. Anyway, so thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you on the next one. And it'll be from one of the other 2 locations for now. And then, so take care, everybody. Have a great weekend. And happy Friday. Happy Valentine's Day, And take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Take care.